All right, guys, before we get into the next match, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Urban Illustrators. They are awesome screen printers. They are located right here in Atwater, California, and they will be sponsoring one of your 2 co-main events. Also, sponsoring the main event of the evening, of course, is the Almond Tree Restaurant Lounge, also right here in Atwater. They got an awesome breakfast. Man, I can't wait to go there after the show. You guys ready for some tag team championship action right now? Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CWA Tag Team Championships. Official judge of this contest, referee Wiggles.
Hometown favorite Wiggles, and here comes the Bite Club.
I'll tell you what, man, the Bite Club looks ready. They look ready to take on the Collectors.
I have no collectors, dude.
Bite Club pandering to the crowd as we speak. Taking pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, as they are getting ready, make sure you turn in to Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box every Monday night on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I saw first by Plain Jane.
I saw first.
Plain Jane. No, Plain Jane. Yes, it's that first.
Okay.
And their opponents are the longest reigning tag team champions in CWA history. A team that is renowned. Ladies and gentlemen, I can smell the pine saw already. Oh, yeah.
These guys bleed CWA. Longest reigning tag team champions, as they said. Getting past them is not going to be easy. But this is a bona fide grudge match between the Bite Club and the Collectors. There's been a lot of history between these two teams in the past.
You know what? I won't lie. It's hard for me to actually call this match because as a fan of Northern California wrestling, as a fan of both of these teams, I want to just sit and enjoy this. But we got a job to do, Mr. Blacker, so we're going to call this objectively to the best of our abilities. But we are going to sit here and be treated to a true world-class tag team match. And look at the tension in the air. Feel it. You can cut that with a knife.
I don't know if you noticed, but the last time we saw Harshaw Smith, he was much bigger than he was now.
Harshaw Smith has been on a fitness journey, and it has been an absolute joy to watch him go from a big boy that can move to a man who is not even much bigger than his tag team partner, the untouchable, primetime, Najee Morgan. And there's the gold, ladies and gentlemen. This is what CWA is all about. The best of Northern California taking on the best of Northern California. Two of the elitist tag teams, specialists at what they do, getting ready to do battle right here at Back to Business.
They got their legendary bags with them because they collect things, and most importantly, they collect belts. They collect championships.
And the Collector's playing a little rock, paper, scissors for who's going to start the match. See, and here are the difference between these two tag teams. The Bite Club comes out serious, hard-nosed, looking to hurt each other. The Collectors, though intense, they have fun, and it looks like we've got Sean Sims opening against Mr. Untouchable, Najee Morgan, and the bell has rang, and this championship affair is underway. Now, Najee Morgan is the smallest man in this ring. He's packed on some muscle. He looks great. But is he going to be able to match power for power, or is he going to do that? Exactly that. Use his speed in and out.
You know, it's that fun nature of the Collectors, which has got him this far so far.
And that exact thing, like you said, the fun, have a good time, loose and relax. They get it done, but they have a good time while they're at it.
But I would say that's kind of a mind game amongst itself. When you're having fun, not taking it seriously, that could really get into the mind of their opponents. And right now, their opponents, the Bite Club, they're, you know, they have their game faces on, and you know, it doesn't seem like they're, you know, phased in the least.
See, but Brandon, that's an illusion. The Collectors, and first tie-up of the match, they take it seriously, and Najee flung back. They take it seriously, but they stay loose, they stay relaxed. Part of the fact that they have the great Solomon King outside the ring to coach, to guide, to give them advice as the match goes on, gives them the ability to relax and not put too much thought into it and just let their natural abilities take over. Whereas the Bite Club tends to be intense, brutal, and just hard-hitting. It's two different styles coming into the ring. Definitely a clash, and I'm interested to see how it plays out. And there we go. Najee playing the smart move. Quick, kick, kick, kick.
That's a smart move, going for the hips. That's a big, thick man right there. If you take the legs out, you take out the man.
And the Bite Club showing their name.
Oh, come on, man. This is COVID. You can't be going to bite people.
That's definitely. But we can't be 6 feet apart either, Brandon. This is a wrestling match. And the Bite Club starting to do what they're supposed to do. Isolate the faster man. And nice technical work by Najee Morgan, proving that technique beats size and strength every time.
You know, first he's working on the thighs and hips. Now he's working on the arms. So, you know, as I was talking about earlier in the evening, wearing out your opponent. And when you have a much bigger man in the ring, that is the strategy you need to go with.
Now, Sean Sims has made a mistake. He went to the corner of the Collectors, and now the ring is cut in half by the tag team specialist of the 209, or maybe it's the 559. Either way, Central Valley representing. And here we go. Harshaw Smith in the ring, one of the most technical performers there ever was, who is now fitter and better than he has ever been.
Hey, don't get me wrong. He may be thinner, but this man can pack a wallop.
Oh, yeah. No, his strength and conditioning has been off the charts. And as you see Harshaw getting smaller, you see Najee getting bigger.
Oh!
And that's the trade-off. iron sharpens iron, and the collectors are definitely a whetstone to sharpen their blades against each other.
Well, they keep working on these extremities. They're going to be collecting arms and legs by the end of this match.
Absolutely the case, Mr. Blacker, absolutely the case. And here we go, the collectors, apparently it's arm night. They're gonna collect that arm, pull him to the side, and make sure that Sean Sims cannot tag out to Tony Vargas, the egotistical psychopath, and not let him get in the ring.
He's rabbit punching his face, man.
Here's the difference. That's twice that the Bite Club has bitten the collectors.
You know, I don't know if you heard, but, you know, they registered Sean's mouth as a lethal weapon the other day.
I believe it. Sean Sims, the leader of the Bite Club, has shown over time that he is a big, strong dude, and he has the power to overcome anybody. However, now he's showing an arrogance, and he better stay on Harshaw Smith, because Harshaw is one of the most resilient performers I've ever known. And he tagged out.
That is a tag out.
And Najee Morgan showing just a little bit of concern for his partner.
Oh, he wasn't very enthusiastic getting inside. Oh, a little hesitation there from Sean. But I guess he didn't need it.
And a beatdown ensues from the one and only Sean Sims. I'm sorry, sensational Sean Sims. And he stares down Harshaw Smith. And just bear in mind, if the collectors are having this much trouble with one member of the Bite Club, what happens when they have to deal with the fresh member of the Bite Club?
Using that girth to his advantage. Putting that body to body.
He's definitely got a size and strength advantage, and he's got a hard-hitting style. But that's showing off. That moment of arrogance gives the untouchable a moment to dig deep and use that technique to reverse the tides.
You know, that was a mistake by Sean. You know, Sean almost took the ring with him. And now he's on the mat getting punished by Najee Morgan.
See, and that is the difference in the collector's title reign. Not only are they fantastic technicians, but they know how to use ring generalship. Their fight IQ is higher than that of their opponents. Tag to Harshaw Smith. Perfect teamwork by the collectors. The big sexy elbow from Harshaw Smith. 1, 2, 1 3/4. And now we've got a chin lock, and this is where the collectors need to do it. They need to wear down the Bite Club, hold them down, make sure that they cannot tag in and out.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man, headlocks are effective. Last time I got into a headlock, I got kicked out of a slipknot pit, and I had 2 security guards headlocking me, pulling me out. Needless to say, I woke up in my hotel room naked, and I don't know what happened after that.
Could you focus on the match, Mr. Blacker, please?
Sorry about that.
Elbow. And this is, once again, the high fight IQ of the collectors, isolating sensational Sean Sims. And Sean Sims.
Oh, big man monkey flip.
That's not a monkey flip, sir. That's a gorilla flip. And in comes the egotistical psychopath, Tony Vargas.
You know, I'll tell you what, man. This guy is so intimidating and so scary to his opponents that other wrestling promotions will not accept him into the fold.
It is a very fitting moniker. He thinks the world of himself, and he does not care who he hurts or who he has to step on to get to his goals of the best in the world. Tony Vargas is a scary man, and he's in there with Harshaw Smith. And I'm worried about my boy.
I've seen Harshaw do worse, but, you know, he may have his hands full.
What's worse?
You know, it's been 2 years. I don't have an answer for you. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast this morning.
That ring rush is definitely, and Solomon King doing what he does best, running a little interference. A push-up choke. The referee stops at a 4 count.
Looks like the crowd isn't very keen on the Bike Club here.
Of course not. The Collectors are the hometown heroes. They may be from Fresno, but they are thought of as beloved folk heroes all through the Central Valley. And the Bike Club showing they don't care about any of that. Harshaw Smith staging a comeback. Fisherman suplex. Oh my God!
Wow!
He dropped Harshaw Smith on his head.
I don't know about you, but I hope he has AAA insurance after that crash.
Oh my goodness. 2 3/4. I see the crowd over there saying that was 3.
I don't know about, like, if you look out in the crowd, I see some concerned people. Like, that was quite the drop.
Well, there is a lot of concern. CWA's longest reigning tag team champions are about to lose their title in the first defense of their career. Tony Vargas scoops Harshaw Smith up.
Oh.
And plants him.
Body
Like it
press
was Earth
slam
Day.
right in the middle of the ring. He's a little too confident in himself right now. He's taking his time. He's taking his sweet time getting to that turnbuckle.
And this could cost them. This could be the difference.
Harshaw's getting
back
up.
to his
He doesn't
feet.
see him. Oh, right in the belly. Right hand to the belly. Big Harshaw's coming up.
A series of right hands from Harshaw Smith trying to halt the progress of Tony Vargas. And he hooks him for a superplex.
Oh my God!
That shook the very arena in which we sit. And Solomon King, the Mad Minister, loving every second of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is CWA Wrestling at its finest.
The referee counting as both competitors struggle to the feet to find their corners. And in comes Najee Morgan to cut off Tony Vargas. And here comes Sean Sims. And now this has turned into what we all wanted to see, a good old-fashioned street fight. And the referee is counting, trying to enforce the rules. And now we've actually spilled out into the crowd here at the Atwater Youth Center. And here we go.
He just used that object. Solomon King just laid him right into the head with that cane.
The referee is counting. We're at a 6 count, and neither one of these teams seem to care.
Obviously, nobody has a contention for the rules here.
This is beyond the titles. This has become a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a count out.
This is a no contest.
That's a count out, a double count out. And yet, the action has not stopped. The referee Wiggles is informing Davey Dangerously of what's going on. And this is just absolute.
They're still fighting out the door.
Najee and Tony Vargas fought outside. Harshaw Smith has splashed.
Oh, elbow drop from the bleachers.
On the floor. My God, this is chaos. Would somebody please get control of the situation and think of the children? Would somebody please think of the children?
Harshaw Smith regaining. Solomon King hitting him with that cane. This may be a no contest, But I think we know who the real winners are.
I don't think this is over, Mr. Blacker. I think this is going to continue for years to come. But as there is no winner